who is a president? Most every one of you that are coming out today that want to be a president of this country, go back to your house. You cannot be a president of Nigeria. Because why? You are a thief. You are a thief. You can't be a president of Nigeria. And so many of you pastors patronizing them. Thunder will strike you if you don't stay away from these thieves that you are patronizing more than God. That God sent you to patronize them is there where God will bless you. Thieves, pastors, you tell them errors instead of telling them the truth. If you are a pastor in this country, you don't want to tell those politicians the truth, the wrath of God will fall on you and your church. And you that is coming out to be a politician, you that is coming out to be a president, to be a governor, to be a senator, if you don't change from your evil, the wrath of God will fall on you. Who is a politician? A politicians are people that have the interests of the masses in their hearts, that have the feelings of the masses in their heart. Most of the politicians today, they came from a poor home. But you that come from a poor home, when you become rich, you abandon the poor and you don't hear the cry of the masses. You go with escort, you go with siren. When you enter your house, you hide. You don't care for others. God will visit you on top of your bed. Go back from that office. You cannot be a president of Nigeria. Now, let me tell you, this is the time for Nigeria to pray. For Nigeria to pray. For Nigeria to pray. Those who are stealing the money to vomit it. Yes, this is the time. I remain Prophet Godwin Ikoro.
Hello, my people. Now, welcome back again to my channel, Nneka Queen TV for YouTube, and also welcome back to my Facebook page. My wonderful people, how now day? My correct people, how now day? So, my people, now see this video we just play now. So, this man of God, he don't blast the fellow men of God with this we just carry Nigeria politics matter. They can't put for setter of head, not be small thing. Now, not say 2023 election won't start now. Different prophecy don't they come out. Now, when they want to do election, I got this give the division. Who go be president or who not go be president. But that vision or that prophecy where they see, or that vision where they see, they're not go see them. They talk how Nigeria go take better. How the person way won't enter, I not go take good, I not go take rule well. So my people, I want to play another video where we say another man of God got to the praise Tinubu, so may they forget the past, may they vote for her. I go see play that one because this man of God will just talk finish. So he blast the fellow men of God where he let them know say if they don't face what God called them, they begin to patronize all these politicians there, so that when they enter post may budget or may I don't know what I go call and make they reach their hand. May the nation cake they reach their hand. He say the thunder way go fire them. If they come from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, it go join together, they hammer their head. My people, not be smart in them. And I know how they do. So once election don't they reach like this, they go begin to see different politics, prophecy. They'll begin to see different prophecy. Now, so God saying that this one won't enter post. Now, so God saying that this one, that God where they show now that vision, you not go tell now say, make young person see rule Nigeria, make we see change. Make change see the Nigeria. God not go let turn and say, God not go tell and say, this present administration where they so you know they do well, make it change for their bad thing where they do. This when the Baba Buhari won't enter. Una know how Nigeria pastors they begin to prophesy. Say Baba Buhari now go be the man will go carry us, come on for inside poverty, carry us for inside promised land, everything. At the end of the day, now suffer. Now people day. This since when he did post. And not only suffer, the head way don't follow. We don't follow this is 210 away in this way, not be smart, which everybody know. Now this is when I bandits come out. Now this is when I the many babati we just they happen. We say every day they just they brutalize people, especially for north there. If you dey travel, they go. If you dey travel, they go for road. You go dey fear, may bandit o, may kidnapper, all those things. But they don't go gbab the person for road, not be small thing. Una know wetin dey for Naija. The kind suffer wey be say dey for Naija. And una know say since when Baba Buhari enter, many school children wey be say they don kidnap, not be small thing. But God no go show them say this person wey wan enter, e go make Nigeria turn upside down. E no go show them. I wan play one video of this pastor wey be say e dey praise Tinubu. Make I play the video, make una hear.
Truth. Look, I'm telling you the truth. Accept your humble pie, eat it. When you were sleeping, Ashbola Bala Tinubu was working day and night. He secured Lagos, secured Ogun, secured Oyo, secured Osun, secured Ekiti, secured Ondo, secured Edo. And you say it's a nobody or there. And you think he labored that much to now say, come and take. No. He's not a fool. Jephthah is not an idiot. Stop all this nonsense about ancestry. You will kill your heroes. And those who can deliver you, you will put them aside and nothing will happen. All these Shakabula leaders, they don't have machine gun. All they have is Shaka. You know what Shakabula is? Dengon. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. I'm not afraid of anybody. Ojo Benny Koshore and Ejiri. Stop plotting, scheming against someone. He had his past, you have yours. Even Pope has a past. Don't let me expose your men of God, though. Because they all have their past too. And before I expose them, I should look inward. I have my past too. And you do too.
People. So now hear that man of God, the word when he talk, who be our hero? He said Tinubu secure Lagos State, he secure Ogun State, he secure this one, he can't secure Edo State. So now he wants secure the whole Nigeria so that all of them go there in own pan. Maybe say now he can't get the whole Nigeria. He be Jagaba of Lagos, he won't be Jagaba of all Nigeria. Now they hear if sometimes say all these men of God, I don't know what I go call them. Whether they leave the preaching where they're supposed to preach for utter death, for repentance for people to come to Christ, for people to accept Christ as their Lord and personal Savior. They go come they utter death. They go begin to talk about politics matter. Politics and church are not the same thing. Just listen what that one talk. He say anybody will not supported Tinubu say now there be. He secure Lagos State. He secure this one. Now the Messiah where God won't send. The Messiah where God wants send make it come save Nigeria for 2023. They don't start again, my people. Nigeria pastors, they don't start again. They don't start again, my people. So you know they see this all these visions. Say, make una see pray. Say, make young boy make we come rule Nigeria so that may we see how things go be. Make things turn around. Now talk Tinubu. Now want make Tinubu come rule. Now to say the money where Tinubu get, you know they find another one join them. Now another bully van now he go park for this one when you want enter. So if he enter for presidential seat, we now know say the bully van where he go carry not go be small thing. Where Tinubu for simony. Bully van where carry go Benin where he can say anything by thing. He go make sure say what they call her is there Yamu enter position. He go make sure say Governor Godwin Obaseki not carry that position, but God can't do it. God was so kind. God was so kind upon the believer where say he go use how many billion to make sure say this is there a Miyamu enter position. Okay, make una look. Make I give una one example. If Tinubu enter that place as a president, he can't enter that place. Now, una go remember say if you come up for the go buy all the whole Nigeria, go put that for your own piece. As he buy Lagos State, put for your hand. Put for your hand. That time, the godfather where you go come be, not be smart in that time, because anybody where wants to sit down for that presidential seat, it go want make the person pass through. Anybody when he toss it, go win, go come win that time. Nigerian pastors, they more not stay away for politics matter because you people are not politicians. You cannot be serving God and talking about politics where you know that people that are doing that politics, they are evil people. They are blood sucker people. Blood sucker people that is that now that they did those position. Instead of you people to preach to them to repent for their evil ways and do the rightful thing, because the masses came out massively to vote for them. Even the day of election, you go see some people go they shot some people that go hospitalize some people go injure, different kind of thing that day. At the end of the day, when they go do that, all the whole election finish, when they go enter post, like this. The people will be say vote there in, they go be those one go begin they suffer. They go begin they pack all the whole money they put for inside their pocket. They pack all the whole money they put for inside their pocket. Now Nigeria pastors there, every time, anytime election want to reach, now that time that you see prophecy. Now so God say, now when they use God, they do caricature, because God is not a supporter of any evil. God no dey put hand for any evil, and God no dey put hand for all this politics matter. But una now go come inside. If you want to support any party, you are free, as because you are in Nigeria, you are free to support the party, but not use name of God take rub join am. Say God say now God give you the prophecy, make you come dey prophesy, whereas you know within yourself that prophecy is not true. Within yourself, you are deceiving people and deceiving the members you have in the church. So you now hear wetin that man of God talk. I go play that video of that man of God when he come to say, if those pastors will be say they no one remove their hand for bad things, for especially for all these politicians matter, they no one remove their hand. He said, he said the wrath of God where go visit them, he said not go be small thing. The wrath of God where go hammer their head, he said not go be small thing. He said because they know say all these politicians they are not good people. All these politicians they are very evil people, and they are not still supporting them. Make I play the video. May not be say I just
Who is the president? Most every one of you that are coming out today that want to be a president of this country, go back to your house. You cannot be a president of Nigeria. Because why? You are a thief. You are a thief. You can't be a president of Nigeria. As so many of you pastors patronizing them, thunder will strike you if you don't stay away from these thieves that you are patronizing more than God. That God sent you to patronize them is there where God will bless you. Thieves, pastors, you tell them errors instead of telling them the truth. If you are a pastor in this country, you don't want to tell those politicians the truth, the wrath of God will fall on you and your church. And you that is coming out to be a politician, you that is coming out to be a president, to be a governor, to be a senator, if you don't change from your evil, the wrath of God will fall on you. Who is a politician? A politicians are people that have the interests of the masses in their hearts, that have the feelings of the masses in their heart. Most of the politicians today, they came from a poor home. But you that come from a poor home, when you become rich, you abandon the poor and you don't hear the cry of the masses. You go with escort, you go with siren. When you enter your house, you hide. You don't care for others. God will visit you on top of your bed. Go back from that office. You cannot be a president of Nigeria. Now, let me tell you, this is the time for Nigeria to pray. For Nigeria to pray. For Nigeria to pray. Those who are stealing the money to vomit it. Yes, this is the time. I remain Prophet Godwin Ikoro.
My people, so I play the video again. For those of you who not see the video, make una see how well. He said those pastors, he said the wrath of God where go hammer their church and their members where they there. He said nothing go fit save them. And really, every bit of words where they say this man of God just said is the truth. He just told the truth, because instead of them to tell them this thing you people are doing is not good and preach against it, you now see they'll come out, they'll come, they support them. Where 2020, where they don't support them, they don't say the thing don't offer the president or the governor not come to pull eye for where they did. Now then you can't see them for the outside, they'll come begin to talk against them. Whereas they don't try where the thing not come work out for them. Many Nigeria pastors, if you people gather hand together and say this thing they are doing is not good and pray against it, I believe as you people call yourself as a man of God, I believe God Almighty will answer. But this one will be say where all of them don't they come out. Now they come out, they talk who go be president, who not go be president, who just they use the name of God, just say they play. They miss the words of God or the name of God with politics. We all know say politics is a dirty game. Politicians, their heart are very evil. They don't even care. What is the matter? He said, who is a politician? A politician is somebody who have the interest of the masses in his heart. Because the masses are the people who voted you into that seat. You have to serve the people, not the people serving you. But nowadays, politicians, we are not serving the politician instead of them to serve us, because we voted them there for them to serve us and serve us good. You go see politicians, you go enter post finish that road where take campaign, the road did not go do them again. You go see that school when you say you go build for the students, or if they enter, you go see it not go do them again. They are all thieves. They are all thieves. Many of them, they are poor like we before they become politicians. But as soon, even that only that 4 years where they go just stay safe, you don't see how many billion where go there their accounts not be smart. They just they pack Nigeria money, not be smarting. Now they said Tinubu the other pastor said Tinubu made they not use our throw away their Messiah. Who is Messiah? This is what people said in time of Buhari. Now so now talk and say Buhari, God talk and say now the Messiah where go come save Nigeria, where go come change Nigeria. Now the change with this so. Now the change with this so I beg Nigeria youth, this is the time for you people not to listen to all these prophecy where they prophesy. Make una not listen to them. Make una vote wisely for somebody that will fight for you people. Somebody that will work for you people. Somebody that will say enough is enough. This kuftalize, whether they kuftalize our people for this our country, enough is enough. This thing where they happen like this kidnapping matter where they happen, enough is enough. That is the kind of person people are supposed to vote for. A young guy, a young vibrant somebody where we say he brain see the sharp. Una not saying as person they hold now say a brain they go. A young man and a old man is not the same thing. No. As you they go, where we say your age they go, your age they go, your ways, the way of thinking go. They in short, you're going to behave small like a baby. But the way of thinking, you know, what can be the way it be the time where the person they young. Nigerian people, not the new people should at least we will now vote young person. Now we see test that person if twins will be okay. For this country, when I did so, when 2015, 14, 15, something like that, things were so difficult. Even many of the citizens for this place, they hospitalize themselves by themselves because the way things they difficult. But when one young guy come enter post, that young guy, you know, they put tie for neck. He say no get tie for tie. When he entered the post, he changed everything. He changed everything. I know say it took him time. It took him time. First of all, for a bank now, for just start, you cannot withdraw more than 200 euro a week. You cannot withdraw. If they regulate that one so that they go fit get cash till they run things for the country. Then the people will be say they don't complete 7 years. It comes so may they begin to share paper for them. Make una they pay so amount. Make una pay 300 euro. Make una take get paper. Do you know how many thousands of people will do paper? And from that place, the country raised a lot of money. He opened the economic of the country for European Union, made they see everything where they happen. For this Greece when I did so, people where they Greece, they know what I'm talking about. He opened the economic so that people go, the European Union, they go see what they happen so that they go feel help them. And really, when you work for that 4 years where this matter they position, things turn around for this country. Just that the country people now people will be saying they don't get sense. They don't get it because they believe say the man at the prime minister of foreigner. Now we waiting they believe as the man on the help foreigner before they not they pay. They not they pay, give all this small money where they say the man can later can they give foreigners, they give other people. If you know they work, you have the requirements where they need, they go feel they give you small money. All those things can make the country people can invest. Where they say when they can contest again and they can't remove the man. The man try his best to make sure say people, the country go stand small. They come up for the economic crisis. When they say economic crisis, when the economic crisis hits the year, they year out for settle of Fed. They year out for settle of Fed. But when this young guy enter the position, he begin to change things small. Before things come begin to balance little. I know say it's still there difficult now, but it's not like that 2014, 2015, 16, where we say to even itself na wahala. Nigeria should learn example. They need to at least make they allow young person see contest for election. When that person that is come to the seat at least for 4 years, they go look the difference. I know the reason say they not go grey because they know say many of them go enter kiri. Many of them will be say they don't pack Nigeria money for inside pocket. Use that they do their own self. As say now they not get Nigeria once they enter that post, maybe governor, president, senate, anyone, the money where they will just pack for inside the pack for that year where they go stay, not be smart. They not go allow young boy enter. They not go allow young boy enter because they know say if young boy enter that place, many of them go enter inside Kirikiri, not be say, and many of their property they go seize them. They go seize and sell and take cover many debts where they say Baba Buhari don't borrow. He don't borrow. Nearly borrowize Nigeria come out. Now not see all those visuals say if Buhari enter, things not go dey okay. If Buhari enter, say things the so way go not be smart. Now not see. But once election time don't reach, they go come and begin they prophesy. They prophesy where people talk against them, say this thing way that they do not good. People go come and don't talk against man of God, don't talk against man of God. When man of God is not saying the rightful thing, you talk against it. But when he's saying the rightful thing, you praise him, say, yes, this is true, man of God. Just imagine what the other one they talk. He say he secure Edo State. He not secure Edo State. Edo State people not allow and secure Edo State. For point of correction for the man of God. Edo State people say they don't need godfatherism and they not accept him. Even when he carry himself from Lagos State company, he carry himself go back with shame. So in case that pastor no know wetin happen or he no know wetin he want to, he should go and watch that election of last year, the last 2 years, make he watch am for Edo State, make he know wetin they say. As he carry himself with the bully van corner, so he take carry himself go back because they tell us say they no need godfatherism. Lagos State, Edo State not be Lagos. So he can if for all those Osun states, all those Oyo State. If he godfather their head and hand come out for them, but Edo State's not great. You see, just take example, look that kind of person. Say once he can't enter president, what will happen? What will happen? Nigeria, the whole Nigeria will come down their hand. It go just one day hand. If any president, if he come out, any president won't enter, now he go use his hand carry the president for bagam. So that anything when they talk, now the person go just did their status, now go they rule indirectly. For Lagos State, not be easy they rule. Forget say what they call the Lagos State governor DJ, but indirectly for inside now easy they rule. Now get the Lagos. Since we be say he rule Lagos State, he refused to remove his hand out of Lagos State so that the other governors the way they go get their own decision. Anyone will not follow your own decision, he go use power, use anything, use that to remove her for them. But Nigerian pastors, they not go see all those ones preach against all these things. We be say the politicians that they do, they not go preach against them. But now to come back on, they prophesy every time. Now they prophesy every time. Now they know. So my people, as I can come back on this story, wait till this man of God talk, saying a prophet, a pastor, I don't know what he call himself. He say, if they not change, all these pastors, the way they patronize all these politicians, if they not change, he say, wait till go, the rock of God where they come from Afghanistan, he say, if you fall on top of their church, both them and the members there say they're not going to wage am. So please, men of God, please, not every year. You people, every time they want to contest for election, you people will come out and start prophesying, doing prophecy that God did not give you. Start prophesying, and that this one will enter position. When you know, say that person, when he enter that position, things will not be okay for Nigeria. Where you know that if this person is in that position, things will not be well in Nigeria. Politicians nowadays, we are not the ones serving them. After we fight for them to be in that position, they are supposed to serve our people. But the government of Nigeria is supposed to be, is it not democracy? They say democracy, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But now, no. Okay, I see one post where they say they invite one pastor, DSS invite one pastor where they say he preach against Tinubu being Nigeria president in 2023. He preach against that. They invite her. Just imagine someone that he never ever contest to. He never ever do the primary election. Talking about the secondary election. The primary election. Talking about the secondary election. Talking about one can even sit down for the post of the president. They don't invite person where preach or talk against and say he not go take that seat. That seat not go see and sit down put. Don't let's say when that kind of person go just on the post, what do you think we have? It will be worse than Buhari. Now, know what Buhari they do now? Where you talk, they lock you back. Where you talk, they find you bomber to bomber. Whether you do America or you don't Kafashan, they go find no matter the amount where they will find the person carry a compact, they go do it. Not because they do Mazin and they can. They go do them. No matter the amount where they say the person want, they will pay to bring the person compact, make the hammer a head, they go do them. So please, just imagine, person never enter post to, they just talk against and say you will not. Talking is free. They just talk against and say you will not be in that position. Tinubu will not be in that position. They don't invite us. So if you just did that position, anybody will talk, that person, I'm not sure say go come out for inside the kirikiri. I'm not sure say he go come out for inside the kirikiri. He go come become the president. He go come presidential all the people to the extent say fear not go let you talk. If you cough like this, you are in soup. That time, make una use na number 6. Nigeria, please make una use na number 6. Make una not look say this one get money, he get money, Tinubu get money, what you call Atiku get money, the other one get money. Make una, you people should vote for a young person will be say he ever see enter that post before, will be say he dey ready to work. If na say vote for the first time and say it not work, if you want contest again, you vote him out of that place. All these old people will be say they just hold Nigeria ransom. Hold on that ransom. I say when they come, when God they create that they come now, that they create Nigeria follow them. It's just like when God they create that they put for their mother. Now that they create Nigeria, put for their hand. Come say, if you enter this world, this country, Nigeria, you go hold on. Those set of people will be say they refuse. Some of them don't become governor. Some of them don't become senate. Some of them don't become different from. They're not going to commode. They're not going to relax. They're not going to rest. They will still continue to be contesting. Just they regulate themselves there. They will still continue to the contest. They don't want to leave the seat so that we can get a fresh somebody. Maybe we see how things will be different. Maybe we say whether things go see they're different. When a young guy will be say brain they work with that is well educated, that knows what he wants, that know what say this thing is what we want. This is how we want it to be. This is how we want it. And not but maybe before how many years they will corrupt him. Because if they say if they talk A, he go say no na D or Z now he want to. Before you go no, they go find one way they'll take pushkalize me and know that one way they'll take operating yash come for that position. But with the prayer, as all these pastors will be saying that they see vision. If we not gather on ourselves, they pray for that person, that young guy will be saying, is they ready to work for the nation or for the country? If we not gather on ourselves, pray for her. They're not going to feel uproot the person. But you people believe that all those who will be saying they don't shop belly food. See, they find another one will go enter their pocket. When I believe that they don't shop belly food, they get maybe Atiku get money, Tinubu get money. If they come the position, they're not going to shop money. Now, if you don't know, some of all these rich people now that they greedy pass. They go want collect that small one. Some, oh, I didn't say all. Some. They go want collect that small one with that poor man get. How join their home. Make una not believe think say as he don't get, he don't fully pocket, he don't belleful. But no, money not the belleful person. Money not the belleful person. If you enter that place now, that bully van when he carry, he go come get times 10 of that one. So make una use una sense for this 2023 election. You people should use your sense. Use your sense. Vote for somebody wisely. Vote for somebody that you know they will work for the nation. Not somebody that you maybe pastor tell you say na prophecy. They prophesy and say na this. No. They have been prophesying. They prophesy ever since. Still yet the people where they go prophesy, they enter, they go treat people, treat the way they go even treat Nigeria, say, you don't go believe you high. Just when I use example, Baba Buhari or take just see the example, say, okay, the time when Buhari went and so they prophesy, different pastors, reverend, bishop, all of them, they come and they prophesy. Now so the Baba Buhari go be the best, it will be the best president. Baba Buhari na go turn even those Shibo girls will be say they carry that time. Now go bring the come back. Even Boko Haram, he go crush them. Even this one that time everything go turn aside or turn around. Now the Messiah will be say God sent from heaven. Will be say one can save Nigeria. Hey, my people. But today, what did they happen? What did they happen? The Shibo girls will not say more. But now. The Boko Haram, even another group constantly for all this eternal, another group constantly set up their self they call bandits. Where we say now how many students will be say bandits don't kidnap for inside only 20 inside since where Buhari they position now know how many. Now know how many billion where they take where they settle Boko Haram and bandits. They go borrow money for they use and go they settle Boko Haram and bandits. People that are supposed to they go just declare these people say they be terrorists, make them know how they will take fight against them. But no. They can't they pamper the people once they come out for inside where they did after they don't commit all those bad things where they commit, they'll come and they'll say they repent, they'll come, they welcome them like say they now waka every Jesus Christ. These are the people you people will just now go just grab them. We're not supposed to grab them. Okay, how go go show us where they put to themselves, how not they operate, who be na leader. They're not go talk because they know say then they self they involved for this thing where they happen. Then they self they involve. Because if politicians they're not they involved for this bandits and Boko Haram, you think say they forever crush justice. Because say they be they be Fulani. Because say they be Fulani, now make them no one okay, now make them no one crush them. Now make them no one just imagine. So this this matter where this pastor or prophet, what he call himself, when he talk, I see truth for inside. I see truth for inside because we need to wise up. This is not the time for any pastor to deceive us. This is not the time for you to come and say, God tell you, say, whereas you know within your heart that God do not tell you anything. God do not send you any prophecy you are prophesying against about all these politicians, because God know the heart of their heart. Say their heart is darker than that of a back of pot. You know, back of pot now where they be say that they cook for firewood. You know, as they black. God knows that their heart is darker than that one. Now, few politicians, they now you see say they go interpose, they go work the rest, and if they won't even work, if they give them maybe for example 30 million, or maybe let me say 2 million to work, they go use 500 to work. The other one they will carry put for pocket. All those ones they go see give the contract. All those ones self they go come do their own. Someone I beg, whether you won't vote for presidential, you won't vote for God, Mukuna vote wisely. And especially the president, so now with the not bear put Mukuna vote wisely. Don't say because of 1,000, don't say because of bag of rice, don't say because of a carton of malt or Indomie they will give to you to sell your great future. A great future you're supposed to have, that you will sell it because of one carton of Indomie. They don't share and give their feed and say, see, mumu. All these people, they be mumu. Now, Indomie and this. Collect those things and don't vote wisely. Collect, I will not advise you not to collect it too. Collect them because the money where they take buy a part of those money or even the money, now own money too. Now money will be say they tiftalize and. So if they give una the money, make una collect and sharp. When you collect and you vote wisely, go vote for person will be say say when you enter that position, you go do well. Not person will be say where within your hands say this person if he enter wahala go there. Now go vote and now we'll go the vote people will be say they sick up and down. They sick up and down before they go no, they don't carry private jets go London, go treat themselves. When they park the private jets there, they go begin to spend Nigerian money. Money where people no see they do something for Nigeria, they'll begin to spend that for the place where they go park the motor put. Sorry, my people, the place where they go park the private jets put. So, my people, that's why I can't knock on this story. So, please share this video for me. Share, and vote wisely. And don't forget to follow me for my channel, Nneka Queen TV for YouTube, and also Nneka TV for my Facebook page. And please don't forget to drop your comments. Share. Tell me what you think about this video when I do. Drop your opinion, and your opinion, it matters a lot. So see you for my next video. For me to you now, my correct people. Then bye for now. Don't forget to like, put that up and moon at the button for me. So see you, my people. Vote wisely, please. Vote wisely. Please, my people. Bye.